All right, we are live on a Friday night, episode 117, and it's snowing here in Cincy Town. Welcome to the Fan Caste. I'm your host, Channel Dad Bryon Lape. The man in the middle is the Appalachian American.
Get the Insight wave.
What?
I don't know.
Do you remember the commercial Insight?
No.
No.
It was for natural male enhancement.
Oh yeah.
And the dude was like,
nope.
He was like,
he always did that like little stiff wave.
It's been a while, but I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it in a while.
Well, yeah, it's been like a hot minute, man. And the commercials were long gone.
There's so many commercials I remember, and then there's probably some good ones I've forgotten. Some damn good ones.
Oh, yeah.
Then the Carrot Top, tap and dive.
Hello, and I am very disappointed that the zombie outbreak hasn't started yet with this coronavirus.
Right. I'm feeling to shoot some people.
Yep. We have to go Walking Dead on these people.
Only if they're zombies, though. I'm not trying to shoot living people. Susan Wojcicki.
What?
Susan Wojcicki.
Susan Wojcicki owns YouTube.
Yeah. That bitch.
Oh.
The one that's been persecuting us, all the YouTubers.
She don't get no cake.
One that's making my channel disappear?
Yeah. She's in charge of it.
Oh. Well, and hopefully we have some other people joining us later on as we're on our quest to find Bob Iger. He disappeared from Florida and no one knows where he went.
Bob.
Or California.
Bob, where are you?
Did he
Let's
quit?
get those memes started. He didn't kill himself.
Huh?
Let's get the meme started early. Bob Iger didn't kill himself.
Bob Iger didn't kill himself.
Yeah, there we go. Can I edit the description?
I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, he stepped down. Well, technically, he stepped down from being CEO, but now he's taking like a lower ranking job or whatever. He's not I forgot what the name of the position, but he's not officially gone with the Disney yet, but he has stepped down. Yeah. But I heard that he's got political ambitions. I didn't know that.
Oh.
I heard it from Midnight's Edge. So
yeah,
possibly after Trump, yeah.
He did, but doubt it now.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he doubt it now?
But,
there's gonna be a lot of stuff happen soon.
Oh yeah, with the end of the world. It's the end of the world.
As we know it.
Yep. And with the end, I can't remember the rest of the song. But we'll see, because he's supposed to be running after Trump's done with his 4 years. His next 4 years, because I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. He's going to win. Because if anybody else wins, that shit's rigged. Because these people are crazy. They've been to those debates. I watched not the last one, but the previous one with Razor Fist. That's how I watched the debate.
You're watching with Razor Fist?
Yeah, he does a live stream of them.
Oh.
No, really?
Yeah, he does live streams.
Oh, dude, I would love to watch that.
I want to. Yeah, he should. I believe. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did one for the last one, the one before. But I didn't watch I didn't watch the most recent one because I forgot what I was doing. But yeah, it's fun watching him coming with all kinds of shit. The stuff he says off the out of nowhere, just real good. But anyway, so what does that mean? I heard from other people's sources like Kathleen Kennedy should be on her way out soon. How? I don't know. As in, like, are they just gonna outright fire, or are they gonna do the whole I just plan on retiring. I don't, want to do this anymore sort of thing, Probably that one, try to be all, I guess, try to make it look civil. Because I keep hearing things like Midnight Edge talking about how she got kicked off the set of The Mandalorian and all that. Now, how true that is, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm just going off of what I hear, but I don't know. I'm not saying they're true. And then there was it was funny because the new Star Wars, the Clone Wars series started. And I really haven't heard people talk about it that much. So I wonder if that's just people tired of Star Wars things. But I noticed the first thing I did when the credits started, I looked for Kathleen Kennedy's and I said, that bitch's name better not be on there. Did not see it.
Did you see where they edited the scene out?
Which scene?
I don't know which one it is. I haven't seen it. I just saw that they were talking about it on online about they showed the rough render, like, you know, they didn't go into like it wasn't like finished being edited or rendered.
Yeah.
But it was Anakin and a clone trooper approaching a ship. And you know how ships have nose art?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Like, yeah. Well, there's the nose art is Padme, like a pinup girl.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I thought it's been a while since I heard that, but yeah, I remember hearing about that. I didn't actually see anything, or I hadn't even thought about it. So what was supposed to be on that
have
ship?
And the guy said something, and he's like, "Oh, she could delegate me if all she wants to," and turns around and walks away. Well, they cut that out.
Ah, that sucks. I have to look at that. See if I can find it.
I think that Star Wars girl posted it on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, Twitter.
Was that the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah. The TV. Yeah. The
so
CGI.
is that an old episode or a new one?
No, these are new ones. They're finally.
They're not. They're not new. They were animated, roughly concept like wise, back when the show was going on, and they canned it.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're getting stuff that should have come out years back. The voice actors came to finish it, everything.
Cartoon Network, when it was on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because then one season didn't even air. They finished. They did it on Netflix. I think it was the 6th season. Was on Netflix. Oh. And then now this one's Disney Plus. So, well, like I said, I haven't seen too much people talk about it, so I don't know how. I wonder if it's just people tired of, being, raked over the coals or however you say it, or it's just maybe people didn't find it that interesting. I mean, I was fine with the episodes were good. It was just kind of, I couldn't help but make fun with the new clones, the Bad Batch. One of them straight up looked like Rambo with the hair and the bandana and everything. And I was like, well, that's pretty subtle, I guess. And then they brought a supposedly dead character back from the dead. And that's about it. But so far, the show's good. I mean, I have anything bad to say. I don't know. It's not going to be like The Mandalorian, I think, because I haven't seen anyone talking about it. It's not like that shit where people were going nuts over that and then the whole Baby Yoda thing. But I was just glad to see some good old Star Wars, Clone Wars of battles and stuff like that. And I'd recommend watching it. So there's my review of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Wasn't the best. Okay.
I never watched it back in the day, and I don't intend to.
Oh, you should. You should watch at least some. There's some good episodes in there. There's one episode called Landing at Point Rain. I mean, you want some good Star Wars, battles. You watch episodes like that. At least watch one of those. There's some good ones out there.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Who we got?
Doing?
Back up on the thing.
I just jumped back on. What's going on?
Without the corona, got you.
Yeah.
Well, that's to
that Hong Kong flu.
Or we sent on a secret mission, the hunt for the Red October.
No, I left that in my toilet. The Red October.
Red October.
How you guys been?
Good. Crazy. The whole world's falling apart, but I'm good. How are you?
Yeah.
We're all fine here. How are you?
What's your number? Identification number?
What happened to your computer?
I think I'm having video card or memory issues. It's an old Mac. It's a Mac Pro.
Of course it's got a Mac.
Well, build that wall, man. That thing is huge.
Huge.
that big old
That
brick.
wall just got 10 feet higher.
That's exactly 30 feet.
Every time. Like every time a liberal sneezes, the wall gets 10 feet higher.
That's right. My name is Buddy, Buddy, and we're gonna make sure we take everything away from you. Everything.
And everyone, we're going to tax the rich, the billionaires, not the millionaires, the billionaires.
Millionaires, you know, that would hit me. That would hit me, a millionaire. But you know, the billionaires, they're fair game.
That bastard.
What's up with Channel Dad? He's so quiet.
Oh, I know. You think he'd be more excited to see?
Is he walking a dog or something?
I'm just
Probably.
listening.
Just listening to the show. Hi, Channel Dad. How are you?
I'm ready to. Anyone want a wife and 3 dogs?
What
That's
about a
not nice. I heard
you have a
daughter?
daughter.
What about a daughter, wife, and 3 dogs?
She's
And a healthy microbrew system.
I'm not Bernie. That's funny. I'm just.
What's up, man?
Hey, I'm just trying to survive the coronavirus because it's going to kill us all. If you listen to the media, the market just keeps,
no.
between Bernie maybe getting the nomination and the coronavirus, they're really killing the middle class savings account. So these guys can go F themselves.
Maybe the corona should run for the Democratic seat.
You still worried about that asteroid that's going to hit the Earth?
I think it's going to kill more people than the coronavirus will.
No. I mean, the asteroids that you typically, the Leonid asteroid shows that usually come around, and there's like meteors and stuff hitting the Earth and things like that. They're going to say, oh, it's going to kill us all. I mean, you still worried about that?
Yeah.
It's a rhetorical question. It's not going to happen.
It's going to kill more people.
This is a distraction.
It's going to burn up an atmosphere and it won't be the size of a chihuahua's head.
Which is a planet killer.
Yeah.
It's a total planet killer.
Or something like that. It's just planet killers. I mean, really, it's people killer because that planet's just going to keep on turning.
Exactly.
The planet could decide to have a fart or an itch and we'd all die. It'll be okay. It'll keep going.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't going to give a shit about these environmentalists.
These basically these little ticks that are on its body, because that's all we are ticks.
Yeah, because I'm laughing because right now I'm reading Rainbow Six. The villains are eco-terrorists.
Yeah.
And I'm just laughing.
I love it. You got old Ding Chavez in there, right?
Yes, he's my favorite character. I loved him in Clear and Present Danger.
Yep, but he didn't get much play in Clear and Present. I mean, the movie was just kind of like.
That's why I like the book better because he's more in. They have him more, and like there was some good parts that would have been cool in the movie to see in the movie.
Right.
That didn't happen.
Nope.
We had to focus on Harrison Ford's old ass. His old grizzly ass.
Get off my Suburban.
Get off my Patriot.
Yeah, get off my Patriot. You're going to jail. What is that? This is a get out of jail free card. No, it's not.
Get off of my boat. That's what he should have said. Tell Sean Bean, get off of my boat. And then he jumps off the boat.
And Bean gets some sort of big old rod through his back or something.
There's an anchor.
There you go. It's still.
And then he like reincarnates into Boromir. He's like, what? Where am I? He'd just be like, what the hell am I?
Oh shit, that's good.
What's this about Mordor not walking into it? Simply.
That's not him. Scene Bean, was he in that?
What?
Was Scene Bean?
Yeah.
In what?
In Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. The only one who died.
I thought he only did that Bond movie, the Patriot Games movie, and then Game of Thrones.
Man, I had some kind of hope when I first heard of it. I never heard of the books, but when I saw the show, and I was like, oh, cool, a TV show. He can't die. He's going to be the main character. Yeah. Yeah. I was
season
like,
gone.
I was getting all excited. All right, cooler show. He's clearly the main character. There is no, and then boom, I find out I only saw the first episode because they gave me HBO for free for a week, and then like I find out later on when the season ended, he got killed. I was like,
Yeah, he was
Like,
like
never
a he was like a red shirt in Star Trek, but for Game of Thrones.
mhm.
Whack.
I was like,
Send
damn
go.
it.
Lieutenant Johnson, go down that dark hallway and find out what's going on. Yes,
What's up with
sir.
We
Red
just
shirt. Hey, App, what you doing, buddy? Thanks for the
I'm
messages.
posting. I'm posting that we're live on social media, so people will come in the chat.
All right. So, what's this? Everything good with you?
Yeah, you know, same
Still-
stuff, different toilet.
That was good.
That's funny. That,
I don't care who you are. That's funny right there.
Yeah, he's a quiet
Well,
one,
it'd
but you
be-
gotta watch him.
Same poop, different toilet. You know, whatever.
No, don't
Try to keep it
explain it
classy.
because that hit. Everybody knew what. Just say, "You're damn right, my
Okay.
jokes are funny."
right?
Well, you know,
Like,
be a lot better
yeah.
if Blake wouldn't ruin our picture with some girl standing in the middle.
I don't think it was that bad. I told him to put some in the background. Maybe that'll work out.
Nah.
Be like, let's not go to Camelot. It's a silly place.
But it's just kind of funny that like
It's only a model.
LMP's head is on top.
Is that where you eat with your hands and everything? Big old pieces of like chicken,
Oh,
So the
Turkey legs
medieval
with
times.
mayonnaise.
turkey legs.
and the dragon egg soup. And
Yes, and it's just
my
regular
brother wanted to
chicken
go there for
soup.
the longest time. And we went. I thought it was okay. It was funny, but he says the best time to go to medieval times is with a bunch of Marines because it's the funniest
damn.
damn thing you'll ever see. Because he went with them when he was still in there,
Uh-huh.
and they were out drunk and yelling. I think they were starting to throw stuff at people.
I mean, they probably
confirmed
wanted
with
to
him
kick
on
the
that.
crap out of the knights and everything, right?
The Red Knight.
Yeah.
Like, kick his ass, Blue Knight.
Yeah, kick his ass, Seabass.
God, I
We
love
got
Dumb and Dumber.
If that's Seabass over there, he said, yeah, he'll pick up the tip. He'll pick up the thing. Oh, yeah.
That was so fucking clever. And then he's just pointing, and they say, okay.
Yeah, he's like,
Like,
oh.
I like when
They
Jeff
take
Daniels
off-
says, "So what happens next in the movie?" Oh, they hunt him down and kill him.
Yep.
So what
And then it
movie
almost
was that
happened.
supposed to be from? Was that really a movie, or is that just?
I don't know. Probably was made up.
I think it
I don't
was Easy Rider. Didn't they do that in Easy
Oh.
Rider?
I can't say I've
I don't
never actually
remember.
seen the film. I've heard of it, never seen it.
Yeah.
You un-American.
Yeah. Don't you know
Why
Peter
would you do
Fonda's
that?
in that?
What?
Don't you know Peter Fonda's in that movie? And
Oh
haven't
yeah, I
seen
knew
it?
that.
You haven't
Tap,
seen
what'd you
it?
say?
No, I said, why would I want to see a movie with two hippies?
Because
you
they're
saw the-
motorcycle riding hippies. Gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
America.
I thought they don't they get in a fight with a bunch of motorcycle guys? Like gangers or something?
No, you're thinking of Wild Hogs.
Oh, God, that movie. I've never seen that one time.
That was a funny movie.
Was that at band camp?
Because I rented it, so I never bought it. But they had its moments. But I think I liked it when what's his name was like, I bet you bag your own shit. It's like, wow, how did you know?
Let's go back. No, we don't have to go back.
That's a good one. Speaking of bags of shit, the new Star Wars trailer has dropped. It's for books and comics.
Star
Now,
Wars trailer.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That trailer, the High Republic.
Oh, okay.
What is
It's
it?
a trailer. It's a trailer
The
for books
High
and comics.
Republic.
Yeah, the High
The
Republic.
High.
Republic. No, it ain't no High Council, folks. You're in the wrong channel.
That's right. Not for kids.
But yeah,
because most of them are doing it.
right. They're doing sexy things.
Sexy time.
I think Ricky Rooney said that on a commentary. He's like, these kids these days are doing sexy things.
60 days. So what is this High Republic?
So it's a new some stories. They're like I heard books and comics so far, but so they got this whole committee, this whole team of writers together. But what makes it funny is the what do you call it? The trailer itself is when it's showing like all the stupid shit, like or whatever. Oh yeah, we're all Star Wars fans and all that crap. But there's one specific thing that a lot of people are talking about. Is there's a whiteboard of different points, they want to include into the stories. They're like, oh, we got to do this, we got to do that.
Like they're planning it out.
Yeah, and what is so funny is some of the things that are written on there is getting people. Like one of the first ones, some people noticed was there's one bullet point, whatever, that actually says diversity on it. Yep.
Somebody
Literally
was right behind the scenes.
Yep.
That crew will never work for them again.
Yep. It was diversity, and then I'm trying to upload it on the damn TV, but the way it's loading. Anyway, and then there was diversity. There was one that said no pro-war.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
Are you talking about what was on the whiteboard?
Yeah, that's what I said. The bullet points on the board.
Oh.
One
Let me look it up.
Yeah, one.
Welcome
one
to the
said
team.
Yeah. One said no, not pro-war, but I'm kind of.
Justin's here, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Tap's so busy,
What's up?
flagellating that he didn't see that someone joined.
Is my sound
Well,
coming
I'm
through?
looking
Okay?
at my TV.
Yeah.
Get this shit loaded up.
Good deal.
Well,
Yeah, let
you
him
learned
finish.
about
Come
making
on.
beer.
Yeah.
Now you can learn about making nuclear bombs. I'm here to help. But anyway, so diversity, not pro-war, and dinosaurs.
That's in the
But
new
it's
Star
like-
Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently they didn't have enough exotic animals in Star Wars. Now we need dinosaurs.
I mean, is that legit?
Yes.
Yeah, the
yes,
I
it is.
haven't seen anything on that. That's a bit wild. Dinosaur.
Yeah, just look up the trailer
As long
and
as
you'll see the board.
As long as the Velociraptors from the Lost World are there, I'll be okay.
Well, yeah, because they're the smartest, dinosaurs there, and they click their little toes to communicate, like tapping.
Oh yeah,
Tap
so
code.
menacing.
Tap, tap, tap.
I want to see.
They can also dance. I heard.
Is it in the past? Like, where's it set? I'm behind on Star Wars news.
It's supposed to be set 200 years before A New Hope,
Oh man, I wonder what wiped out the dinosaurs in 200 years.
right?
Darth
Probably what
Vader.
it's talking about. It's the final battle on Earth.
Yeah, some of them were Jedi. So
It was Creamy Sheev.
Dude, as long as we get Samuel L. Jackson riding a Velociraptor, Mace Windu on a Velociraptor, that would be.
Yeah, screaming him up for.
Oh, what? Did I ruin your concentration?
Let's go eat some motherfuckers.
See
Oh.
that Velociraptor saddle over there? Which one? The one that says "Big Bad Mother" on it.
The purple one.
The purple one.
Yeah, it's got purple on it too.
Mm.
Yeah,
Where's
it's got a
your,
purple stripe and everything.
Seth, where's your beer connoisseur, buddy?
Oh, lady.
No. Sorry.
Other way.
Okay, so which
yeah.
one? I was gonna say, oh, there he is. Okay, I was like, dude, I thought he was
I'm
gonna be
doing
here.
homework while you guys are talking.
Oh,
Tab
okay.
got a
and I
whacking
didn't like the
dog.
thumbnail, so I'm trying to put more pictures of Sophie Mudd in the background
Oh, good.
Mud.
in her big booth.
Interesting last name.
Speaking of mud,
Oh, that's a great way to segue.
how's Yoko Ono?
What?
Okay.
Hopefully
Still
not.
alive, I
Hopefully
think.
she's not
How's-
singing anymore.
How's Yoko Ono?
It better not be.
Hopefully.
No, that's
Who's
poetry.
Yoko
She's
Ono?
not singing. That's that slam poetry I hear about.
Who are you referring to as Yoko Ono?
You know who I'm talking about. Social climber.
Oh, I don't know.
One
We
that's
don't
got
follow
our
him.
boy hostage. Did it for
Are
the
you talking about
nookie,
Jeff
the
and
nookie. Did it for the nookie. The nookie.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about her. That
Oh, really? Oh,
I don't think like anything bad's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Sure,
I
he's
hope
fine.
not. I hope not.
He's a big boy, literally. And figuratively. Ha, 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 ha.
Okay, yeah.
We just don't want
I
to
should
lose
say-
him to the dark side, Anakin.
So what did I my headphones unplugged. So Yoko Ono, what the heck you referencing?
Mr. C. Jesse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because she's got Jeff held hostage in California,
That's
in
right.
California.
The Communist Republic of California.
But every time he's on video, she loosens the shackles and makes him look sitting on the couch and having a good time.
oh.
You look in the, oh my God. You want 3 kids and a wife?
No.
You love me,
I mean,
guys?
I've got
Kill
one
me.
and
I'm
one
in
kid.
hell, I'm married.
Yeah. When Lape was giving his wife away and 2 of his dogs.
Yeah, dude, what's up with that? You kind of trailed off with that. What's going on? A little trouble in paradise?
Paradise.
Paradise.
Oh, he was.
Paradise. Yes.
It seems like every time he's about to do the show, they always come along, and then like I bet you all the other times they leave him alone.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah, that's not unique to you there. Lane.
I always have to make a bottle or help get a diaper changed. Or
I mean,
That's
every
what I'm saying.
Friday I have to, or almost every night I have to buy like tickets to some event, so they're out of the house, so I get a couple minutes of, a couple hours of freaking,
Empty the
peace.
colostomy bag.
See it out exactly. You can see in that.
Ow.
All right.
Oh,
Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Yep.
yeah,
I hear you.
no, I can't.
Did we
hear
ever
you.
get to our first topic, or did we just trail off into silly?
Well, Justin is the first
think we
topic.
trailed
How are
off.
you, Justin?
I'm
No, we
good,
talked
man.
about
How
the
are you?
first topic,
Yeah,
and then
Prime.
we
You
trailed
haven't
off.
met Justin. This is one of Seth's friends.
What's
How you
up,
doing,
man?
buddy?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm all right.
You've got
My
a
level's-
great radio voice.
Well, thank you. So do you. I was going to compliment
Yeah,
you on
right.
that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Got the deep
Apparently,
baritone
Luke
there.
had one good
Yeah.
voice too.
Leave
He
us
gets a
alone. We're
lot.
having a moment. All right.
We're connecting.
talking
We're soul
to you.
bonding. We're
That's
soul
right.
bonding.
Hey,
Uh,
you want to
Appalachian
know? You want to know something else? We're Boogaloo brothers.
Yeah.
All of
That
us.
a-
We're all
Like
Boogaloo
electric
brothers.
boogaloo.
I just exercised my
Virginia
Second Amendment
Boogaloo.
right like a few hours ago.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got a gun buying addiction. I need to stop.
I was going to
Well,
go to one of the
it's
gun
a-
shows a couple weeks. I think it was 2 weeks ago, and it's just too many. They're like protesting and.
There's one in Lynchburg, right? Not too far from me that I was thinking about going to, but I've got my niece's birthday party, so
Huh. Okay.
lame.
The strangest thing happened last weekend. There was a boating accident, and I lost all my stuff. I lost them all.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
sold all my stuff while it was still legal.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to check this out?
It's all gone.
In my state, which shall remain nameless, I was
I
trying
just
to buy.
said it, man.
Listen, dude, you gotta let me
I
finish
said we're all Boogaloo
because
brothers.
I'm scared here.
Anyway,
If they can do this to me, they can do it to all of y'all. So I'm trying to go on eBay and I'm buying like a little BB pistol for my son, who I'm teaching how to do little marksmanship. And I get this message that says, in your state, according to the rules or the laws, you cannot buy an air rifle or air pistol or anything like that. I go, an air pistol? Are you kidding me? They've gone that far down. Next is slingshots. Next is going to be harsh language.
Oh yeah.
next to me,
Oh,
So
let's,
I was
let's
very-
hear it already.
I was very kind of nervous about that because they're just creeping down into even just like the eBay market, which, you have a record of sale, but it's not like it's a private sale, right? It's not like it's under the table. You can have a record of it, but it's
yep,
air pistols.
air.
That's sad.
So
They're going after the Nerf guns too.
So when they're trying to corral you into the internment camps, they don't want you shooting at them with little pellets, just going, ow, get in there.
Ow.
Ow.
Right?
Oh God!
It's like that SWAT team that was in Die Hard, and they're going through the roses, and they're like, ow, ow.
It'll be paintball guns next.
Yeah.
You could put
Yep.
marbles in paintball guns, and they're extremely painful.
Right.
Or use the paintball.
Freeze!
You can paint
Freeze
their
the
face
paintballs.
with the paintballs. Freeze
Ooh,
them,
yeah,
exactly.
I've heard of people doing that, man.
Oh
I
my
can't imagine.
gosh!
You can
I was almost
freeze
shot with one.
water balloons.
So then you're just basically throwing like small bowling balls at each other.
Damn.
Watch AMF
Golly.
Corporation's going to get involved and go, we no longer sanction the sale of bowling balls outside of normal operating bowling lanes.
Why don't they just put us all in padded rooms? So since we're all such a danger to ourselves, just go ahead and lock us all in padded rooms.
150 million people die of gun death.
I just like to ask for
Shut up, Joe Biden.
all of
Right.
you to. I'm
He's
running for.
Senate now.
I'm running for senator of the United States. Go ahead and vote for me.
Okay.
Dude, you're voting or you're running for president, dude.
Dude, I'm so glad that magazine thing got shot down because I go to the range every weekend. So like I have about 20, 30 round mags for my AR. And then I have about 5 to 6 like magazines for each handgun I own. And that's quite a few handguns. So I was going to be like a quadrillion felon. And I was like, I told my girlfriend, I was like, I think I'm going to go bury him. And what made me so mad it made me mad that we couldn't have them. Then on top of that, the government wasn't even like offering some kind of rebate program or tax credit or some way for me to buy. Right? It's just like, all of these hundreds, if not thousands of dollars you've spent, tough shit.
Right, they're going to take them.
That's my biggest
You're going to the
problem.
booty house.
Hey, shout out to Fatal J in the chat. He just complimented my beard.
That is a pretty kicking beard, man.
It is. What are your secrets?
Thanks.
I need to get mine there.
Beard oil and livebearded.com. We're not sponsored, but whatever.
I used to do
we do thank you.
I used to put a lot of shit in my beard, and then I had a kid and stopped caring.
We are sponsored by Chinese government.
Just food in it.
Yeah, now it's just drool in my beard.
Drool and food and crumbs.
Yeah, I do wash in the mornings, beard oil and balm.
Man, that sounds kind of
upscale
there. Balm.
Oh, it is.
He's a prissy boogaloo.
Yeah.
Exactly. He must be from
But
Connecticut.
it's soft.
He's gonna be leading the boogaloos like up front with the beard. Follow me. Search their bodies for beard balm.
We must find it all.
Ammunition, water, and beard balm.
Or
Take
just
it all.
hair conditioner. Anything I can put in my beard.
And remember, when you use hair conditioner, even on your beard, you put cold water. You don't like rinse off in hot water. You guys know that, right?
Oh,
okay.
And a nice hair dryer.
Oh my god!
I need to
I
get.
didn't hair dry it today.
I had one of those.
I didn't blow dry it today. Some of them are good. Some of them suck. I bought the one that was floating around Facebook. That was like the iron, like the comb.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, it'll smooth it all out." That thing sucked. So it was trash.
Yo, man, you trying to straighten out your shit?
It was so bad.
But just imagine, like, as you comb, you're like, you do this, and then like you have no beard on this side anymore.
You have no face.
Oh yeah, dog, dude, it was like raking. Yeah, it was so bad. I hated it.
Yeah, I need to. I need to work on my beard. It's
Brian, how do you beard, bud?
Yeah, his massive beard.
What? What was the question?
I think he got that chest hair though. He got that thick chest hair though, like Gaston.
Hey man, I look like I'm wearing a vest.
A Wookiee suit.
Yeah.
Somebody asking me a question, or did I just dream?
No,
it's okay.
We all know you ain't got a beard.
That's right. Yeah.
No.
Not even a goatee.
I tried to grow one in college years ago, and it didn't go well. So.
Oh, look at that! Look what he throws
Can you
in
not
there.
grow one now? Hey, if you grew one, you wouldn't look like Senator Sanders.
No, he looks
that again.
Senator Warren.
Warren.
He looks like Senator Warren.
That's right.
You notice
That's cold-blooded right there.
You notice Elizabeth Warren looks like that principal that we had. I don't know about your high schools, but we had a principal and a bunch of assistant principals, and she looks like she would have been one of the bitchy assistant principals that would like write you up for PDA. Like that's
was trying to come up and be principal, so she everything she could.
But that's what Bryon Lape looks like.
Elizabeth Warren's long-lost Cherokee brother.
That's what I look like in that one image.
Yeah, in that one picture where everybody's running. Not all the time.
This is what I look like.
Yeah, that's not Elizabeth Warren.
Here, I'll put my glasses back on.
I hate billionaires.
Yeah, see, no. That's, he's doing his senior year picture in 1986, like posing. Are you 86er or 87er?
86.
That's right.
Hey, that's when I was
I wasn't
born.
even born to 89.
Are you guys shitting me? That's when I graduated high school.
1989.
As did
1886, you mean?
well, we gotta make sure that the South would rise again.
Knob Creek.
It's about to.
Knob Lick, Oklahoma.
I need something.
Yeah,
And of course, it's going to start in Virginia again.
What's in the background? Oh, I thought it was a urinal. I was like, is he taping this in a public bathroom?
You get good internet.
I was like, what is that?
in Elizabeth Warren's bathroom.
You see Elizabeth Warren like stick her head up and walk out.
Want a beer?
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
wanna-
give me a
I'll
beer.
see a whiskey, bro.
I'm gonna have a beer after I finish my whiskey.
Yeah, that was one of my home brews that I'm gonna. I did a test bottle a few days ago. It's coming along nicely. We'll see how it's done after a week in the bottle.
That's awesome.
Probably gonna take about 2, but yeah, that is this will hop your ass pale ale, by the way. 88 IBUs and 10+% alcohol at least. It might be more like 12.
What?
Yeah.
This is the stuff you're brewing right now?
No, I brewed it a couple weeks
Did
ago.
you-
I bottled last week.
Yeah. It's
And
okay.
if anyone's listening,
You'll be
I will
back
bring
in
some
no
to
time.
Horror Hound in Cincinnati. I'll
Ooh.
be
You want to see the classy ass beer that I'm drinking? Just wait. This is some classy shit.
Miller Lite Bud Ice Dry Lime.
Was that a fancy German name?
Probably like Milwaukee.
Corona, because it's all cheap now.
Right.
Nobody
That's
wants to
not
drink
Corona.
Corona.
My Corona.
Just the Mexican.
All right. That I brewed myself.
The Bud Light. The light.
I worked
Actually,
hard
though-
and I bought the brew.
Actually, though, man, no, this is one for real. That's really good. How do you say it? Heffen? I never say it right. You say it right. though.
Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
Yeah, this is. Have you ever heard of? Have you ever had Star Hill?
No, can't
The
say
Love.
I have.
That's a really good Hefeweizen, man. It's delicious, and it only comes around like
No, just
once or twice a year.
I misspoke it. Brian has the right pronunciation.
Oh, I know. He told it to me the last time I was on here. And
You're like, yeah, heffing whatever to drink.
Effing wiener.
Effing wiener.
What's
Yeah, it looks
bad
like
is
the bottle. The bottle looks like a wiener, you know.
I'm trying to be all pretentious last weekend. I'm like, actually, it's not Heffenweiser. And they're like, what is it? I'm like, I don't know, but it's not Heffenweiser.
You said something.
We've been saying
Justin,
it
You
wrong.
said something on your podcast. You said something on your podcast, and I could tell that you had been trying to like say it, and I was like, yeah.
I was. I just still couldn't remember very well. It's the redneck in me. We don't do really good at pronouncing words. We don't really do good at anything. But
Nah,
you know,
come on.
pronunciation is
So just Hefa, just that's the Hefe. So Hefa. So it's like a
Hefa.
soft R, and then Weizen would be just with a V instead of a W.
It sounds like
Weizen.
you're throwing a T in there. It's not Weizen.
Well, there is a T, but and the Z is a TS.
Z.
I don't want that foreign shit.
That's right. We you talking that kind of foreign
This is America.
bullshit.
We defeated the Nazis. Don't be using them big German words in here, boy.
I went
Yeah.
Heffenschlager. How about that one?
Let me think.
Heffenschlager, would that work?
That's
Heifer
a-
and a schlager.
There you go. Oh my God,
Yo,
Toby,
give
what
me
do
a
you want?
fat girl and a big old stiff drink.
I got a dog
did
at
you
my
know
feet
that it goes
whining.
up?
You guys just went out. I wish I had a camera I could show you.
You do.
Just point at him.
No, Toby's on the
You're the-
floor.
You're the cause of all this, little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work it out.
What was your next topic?
I'm
Or do
trying
we
to get,
even care anymore at this point?
but you won't.
Go
You
for
won't
it.
stop talking about your dogs.
My next topic is
My dog's
the
a
toilet.
dick.
Hang on a second. I got a bladder like a 50-month-old.
Is my microphone on or
Not a
something?
50-year-old.
Hello.
I hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. Hey, so who goes to GameStop? Anybody?
Nope.
That's
Not anymore.
That's where
Not since my son could drive.
They quit selling games, so you can't really see it. But I've got a shelf back there with a bunch of figures on it. They all come from GameStop.
Nice.
I'm too cheap to go buy the expensive ceramic ones.
Do you ever see comic books?
Yeah. They have like one little pitiful rack of like 3-week-old comics.
I'd never seen them. That's why I was wondering. Apparently, GameStop put out a press release that they're not going to be selling comic books at all. And somebody commented like it was a Twitter thread. The very first comment was, "You guys sold comic books?" Nobody knows they sell comic books.
One of my close friends owns a comic shop, so I'm like, "Oh no, we're burning this motherfucker down."
They're gonna become a thrift store and sell clothes and shit. The GameStop thrift store.
That shirt looks used. The guy behind the counter is like, "Oh yeah, it's mine. They let us sell our stuff here now too."
Just drop your shit off.
That's my wife.
But no, I didn't even know that. I don't even think my GameStop has a comic section. They've got toys, a handful of games, a whole bunch of Switch stuff and Nintendo stuff, and that's it.
Ours has one comic rack. It's like the whole store, and in the corner there's a little rack. It's like they're embarrassed that they have a comic rack. And they're all very like I get them weekly, so like I'm seeing issues that I got a month ago that are like under the new section. They get them like I don't know what their deal is with Diamond or whoever they deal with, but they must not get them out as they come out.
Huh.
Getting like a couple of months later or something.
Yep, definitely a couple of weeks.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
I thought he was going to turn his screen off. I was going to say it's never good when a grown man says "keep talking" and then cuts his screen off.
All right. And then you hear just tapping noises in the background.
This is like chat roulette.
And that's penis. That's the guy with his penis out.
That's a penis. That's a woman with a penis.
My friend did that, and I was like scared shitless that was going to happen to me. A guy's going to whip his penis out. Just whip it. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do this. I freaked out. But it didn't happen, thank God. But anyway, so yeah, the whole comic thing, I think I want to say I heard about it, them selling about it, but I have not been to one in probably been years. But I know the only place I go for games now is a movie trailer company, because that way I can get some old games too while I'm at it, like some old PlayStation 2 games. I don't know about y'all, what y'all have over there in Virginia.
I want to get Resident Evil 3. Like I've got it somewhere, like the actual original. I like to play that a few times before the remake comes out, but there's no telling where that shit is, man. I got it when it was new in '99. So
was that when it was 2 discs or 2? Isn't that when
that was Resident Evil 2. 3 was just actually 1 disc.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
2 was
platform do you have it on?
PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay.
JP and I are going to live stream Resident Evil 3 the night it comes out. So, and I'm sure we'll be a little out of our minds while we're playing it. So it should be pretty entertaining.
Will that one guy be wearing that pink suit again? The one on that live.
There's somebody wearing a pink. Was somebody wearing a pink suit?
Or something?
You're talking about, it's JP's. It's red, but he's had it since he was like 10.
Okay.
So it's faded.
Okay, because when Seth did that, he shared the stream he did, and it was like 11 minutes long. I went on and it was already over because I didn't see it, and then I was like, "What was this dude with the pink suit?" I thought it was a bunny suit or something.
Oh yeah, the thumbnail is just straight up JP just sitting there with the hood up.
Yeah, like I didn't mean that. Like I was messing with the thumbnail, and then it like took it, and then was like going to the live stream, and I was like, "Well, you're our thumbnail." So, congratulations. He's had that hoodie for a very long time. It predates our friendship.
It's a light red, I guess you could say. Don't call it pink, say it's light red.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'll make sure he's wearing that.
That's what it looks like.
Hey, Tad, when you were there, did you subscribe?
I should have, yeah. I'll double check. because I was making sure because I think I probably just didn't hit the bell thing. I hate doing that bell shit.
If he said
I'll
no, I was gonna say wrong answer.
Wrong answer. No, I
need to subscribe on my iPad too.
I never got notifications.
Because I swear, if I don't turn it on, I won't get jack shit. But except for a few channels that I don't have it on.
I used to get, like, if I subscribed, I would start getting notifications, like, for new stuff. Like, if I subscribed to the Fan Caste, it would start showing me for, like, a week. And then it would be like, oh, you don't get no more. So, like, I had to go on, like, every morning and, like, look for stuff.
They used to have a playlist. Like, when you went on to YouTube, it would be, like, your subscriptions. And then it would just have a bunch of new stuff from people you subscribe from. And I don't even see that that much anymore, to be honest. Because they've got their own people they push. They've got got their YouTube elite.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody's live, it takes precedent over the new stuff. So, like, I've got stuff on here that's like live that I don't even like. I hardly ever listen to them, but I mean, I don't want to unsub.
Right.
But yeah. So even if you did put something new, like, I don't see it.
I've got a couple like that. I'm not want to unsubscribe and be a dick, but I don't watch their stuff anymore.
Right. Right. Do you guys have y'all ever seen the movie Mulan?
Not the live action, but I've seen the original cartoon.
Well, it's not out yet.
Yeah, with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he's not gonna be in the live action.
Yeah, that's
just heard.
And now what they're also doing is apparently there was a love interest for Mulan in the movie. I haven't seen it. I never watched it. So,
well, in the original, basically her general / drill sergeant guy became her love interest.
She thought he was hot.
Yeah. He was going to make a man out of her.
Right? We're going to make a man out of you. She's like, no. She was thinking, no, when we get back to camp, I'm going to make a man out of you.
Right.
Well, they're cutting that out.
Yep.
Of course.
Because apparently it makes them uncomfortable or whatever it was.
Yeah,
it's problematic.
Having a commanding
part of the
officer
Me Too movement
that is also the sexual love interest was very uncomfortable and we think was appropriate.
And they didn't even really do anything towards hint of anything was like right at the very end where she said, well, you want to stay for dinner, and that's it. That's as far as it really goes. Then like the sequel came out and I think they were married, but nobody really cares about the Disney movie sequels that much.
I didn't even know there was a sequel.
Yep, there's a sequel, but it's one of those straight to video ones.
Oh yeah.
So I wouldn't even worry about it.
That'll be the next Star Wars trilogy, straight to video.
Right. It's gonna happen. Poor Disney.
Oof.
But
I was just reading something today about Deadpool, supposedly, because I had heard they were going to let it stay R-rated, but now I just read, which is from We Got This, which is not a very reputable source.
Yeah.
But they were supposedly reporting that Kevin Feige was trying to take a lot of creative control from Ryan Reynolds, and he basically was booting the two other co-writers and wanted to have partial creative control, and was planning to now backtrack and saying he is going to tone it down as far as language and stuff.
Yeah.
Which kind of is not.
When they redid the Deadpool 2 and made it the PG-13 cut, we all were like, dude, no, because they're gonna see how it sold.
Oh, absolutely.
And if it sold, then they were gonna go with it. And everybody was like, oh, no, you're wrong.
Yep. That's what I thought too. I remember telling JP, I was like, I bet this is a test run.
Oh,
yeah. To see how
I think I heard
PG-13
people
Deadpool does.
It's the exact same thing.
Hey,
as a test thing.
You know how people always talk about how that you would incorporate like Deadpool or X-Men or Fantastic Four into the MCU? I would love to see Deadpool show up in the MCU cussing like a sailor, but he's the only person that can hear the beep. But I mean, we as the theater goer gets to hear the beep, and he gets to hear it, but nobody else hears the beep.
You could have. I'd always said you could have Doctor Strange, like when he comes in, he just starts cursing or whatever, and Doctor Strange could just put some spell on him to where every time he goes to curse, it's like the SpongeBob episode where all they had like the dolphins
With the dolphins.
And he could be like, "Are you really censoring me right now? We're fighting for the end of the world, and you're censoring me." And like you could really make that funny, and it could work. But I feel like the multiverse of madness coming up is how they're going to start opening doors to. Because I mean, John Krasinski really wants to be Reed Richards, and I really want him to be Reed Richards for the Fantastic Four movie. So it's a lot that's starting to come together.
They were talking about Emily Blunt being Sue Storm.
She should, man.
That would be good because they're married, aren't they?
They are, and they did A Quiet Place together. And I hate for them to become like a husband and wife. It's like worse than a joint Facebook account. They can't even do movies without each other. But they're really good together.
Mm-hmm.
The chemistry would be awesome.
Yeah, they're great together, man. They do a great job.
There's a couple like that does movies together, and I can't remember the damn name. I'll get back to it.
Love to see the original. Well, I mean, other than John Krasinski, I'd like to see the original cast for Fantastic Four, even though it was bad movies.
Or like a cameo.
Chris Evans come walking in as Johnny Storm, and I want to see the Falcon look at him and be like, "You look familiar," and him be like, "Oh, I get that a lot," and just keep on going.
That would be great. Chris Evans, I think, is done with Marvel. I think he wants to do some directing, but I think as far as the acting, would you imagine how long he's been doing that role? He's probably ready to get a break.
Try something new.
Let's say Robert Downey Jr. But I think
Robert Downey Jr. is going to go back to doing drugs like he's been wanting to for all these years.
Oh God, I hope not.
I think that would.
I think he's definitely. Well, I'm pretty sure he'll make a cameo in the Black Widow movie, even though that was in the past. But I definitely think we haven't seen the last of RDJ's Iron Man.
Yeah.
Iron Man. Did you see Far From Home?
Far From Home. Oh yeah. I love that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Do you remember the end of it when we found out that Fury on Earth was a Skrull?
Oh yeah.
All right. Original Fury, the real Fury is up on that spaceship, which I think they said it was Sword. All right.
Yeah, sounds right.
I bet money Tony Stark's up there with him, and they faked the death.
You think so?
I don't know. I mean, just maybe.
Possible.
I bet they faked the death so he could be up there working on that space station.
I mean, that must be a pretty damn important space station, though, to have to set out the Thanos fight. You know what? I mean, fighting Thanos, saving the entire multiverse and all of that's important. But this ship, man, I got to get this shit running right.
I mean, I don't know. You never know.
You could be right, man. You never know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna
take his death after he used the Infinity Stone. Well, that could be a route they go to.
Be like Dragon Ball Z. They just wish him back.
Yeah. Yep. They got the stone back. Yep.
Just take the time stone and But yeah, I don't know, man. I think that him and Chris Evans, I do think they'll bring back Iron Man and Captain America, but I almost feel like they're going to recast them and bring them in from a kind of like the Ultimate Cap, which the cinematic Cap was actually based more on Ultimate Cap, but I feel like they'll bring in another Iron Man and Captain America, but they'll recast them and they'll be from another universe, multiverse, so that's why they look different or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like the Marvel universe flew as high as it's ever going to fly, though. The Marvel Cinematic Universe with Endgame and Infinity War. I don't ever see it being I feel like from here on out, it's just kind of like coasting,
They blew their load.
Infinity War, Endgame.
Yeah, I liked them. I liked Endgame. I mean, it was some parts where I was kind of a little bored, but I mean,
I think I rated that movie a good solid 8. But I walked out of there so mad.
Dude, yeah. Well, when Captain America, though, picked up, when Cap got the hammer, I about lost my shit, man. I was
Right.
I was on my feet, and I
That was
realized
so
I was the only
cool.
one on my feet, and I was like, oh god, I need to sit back
Giddy
down.
as a little schoolgirl.
You were that guy.
Oh, I was that guy. I was the same way when Thor showed up in Infinity War with Rocket and Groot. I was like, yes,
That was epic.
that was one of the best entrances, like in that whole franchise.
You guys are so screwed now.
You guys, yeah.
I hate Mark Ruffalo. That's what like, shut up, Mark Ruffalo.
Soy Hulk.
Shut up.
call him-
Shut up, not Ed
I
Norton.
call him Soy Hulk.
Kmart Egg Norton.
He said soy.
Like, go back to your AIDS movie.
Yeah, I'm not a Mark Ruffalo fan at all, man. He gets on my nerves. And I really like Edward Norton. So when
He's from First Colonial High School, and they still say he's a little jerk.
I bet he was, man. Edward Norton. I mean, like when you replace Edward Norton with someone, it can't be Mark Ruffalo. I mean, there had to be a better choice than Mark Ruffalo. Like,
why did they do that?
like who was he snuggling up to make that happen? Because
Who was Ryan Johnson snuggling up to?
That is the question.
KKK.
That strap on KK was wearing.
Oh, KK.
Oh, KKK.
I'm Troy McClure. You might have seen me from such great Pornhub classics as The Whores Are Taken, The Last Brown Eye, and The Rise of My Wanker. Look for me in the new series on Pornhub.
When did Frank get
What's
here?
it called? What's it called?
This summer,
Right?
Rob Schneider.
It's a stapler.
It's a stapler. Derp de der.
The Whores Are Taken.
Dum.
Did you hear how good that was?
It was beautiful.
The Whores Are Taken, The Last Brown Eye, and Rise of My Wanker.
It's the rise of me wanker.
Rise of
Me
my
wanker. Oi, quit being a little gay.
Could be in a tit.
Wait.
Man,
Wayne Chow.
Oh
what
man, my
else are we
chair.
supposed to talk about?
The what?
What
My
else are we
chair
going to
was-
talk about?
Did you say you want to do crossovers or something?
I mean, I kind of did, but whatever. I didn't really think of anything good other than what some other people were talking about last night.
The only thing I could think of that I would like to see a crossover is John Wick and Happy. I don't know if you've ever seen that show, that series.
I haven't ever seen it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's about I'm sure you have seen Law and Order SVU at some point, right?
Oh yeah, I know the dude.
But the main character, the main guy, I forgot his name, Christopher something. The main detective, when he used to be on there, he's on the show. He's on. It's called Happy, where he plays an ex cop that became a hitman. And one day, this little girl gets kidnapped by a demented Santa Claus, and nobody knows where she's at. The only person who knows where she is her imaginary friend. So her imaginary friend tracks him down, and they go on this crazy bloody adventure. It like if you watch it, it's on Netflix right now. It's pretty damn good. It's funny, and he just goes around like it feels like John Wick a little. Like I tell my brother, he's basically the drunken master of John Wick. He gets drunk in order to fight better and all that shit, but. It sounds absurd when I say, "Oh, it's imaginary friend," but that's what makes it kind of funny.
Well, isn't that how it works? You got to get drunk to fight better.
I guess so. I've never been in a drunk fight before, but
Well,
that's
you
why I
haven't
was
lived
just
then, sir.
So what?
You haven't lived then, sir. If you haven't been in a fight drunk.
Or
I
otherwise.
guess not.
I swear, once in my life, I was in a bar fight that was just like the movies. I mean, like people were throwing. It was wild. Like the entire bar was fighting. It was the wildest shit, and it's all because of the hood. All because this dude punched this one guy. This dude punched this one guy from the hood. This guy apparently was in a gang or something, and so he leaves, and we're all just doing our thing. And I wasn't even with the guy that punched him. Basically they came back, and anyone that was white, they just started attacking, and like they were throwing chairs into the bar and throwing shot glasses and jumping behind the bar. It was wild.
A good old fashioned race war.
It was pretty wild. It was interesting. It's a night that I fondly look back on and remember.
And Justin, what did you learn from that experience?
Chairs don't break on people like they do on the movie.
Yeah, my man. Those other ones are balsa wood chairs.
They really don't. Like you hit somebody with a chair, and then they just kind of reverberates, and then you do it again.
Well, think about like you play baseball when you take a swing and you don't have a really good grip. That bat rattles in your hands, and just it's like an electric shock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God, I had that so much. I played baseball. All my whole family is a big baseball, softball family. So man, I felt that plenty of times.
Yeah. Got to get that grip.
Choke it the whole time. It's funny when you're playing baseball. There's so many people telling you to do so many different things when you're on the plate. Like half the time, if you listen to everyone, you just end up out in right field holding the bat, and you're like step up, choke up. Move back to your right, to your left.
Lean in.
Shit, I'm in the parking lot.
Point your toe where you want the ball to go.
That's cool.
Have you guys ever heard? Have you ever heard of Brian Regan, the comedian?
Oh yes.
I don't think so.
He is.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. His brother Dennis is
like
hilarious
Little League
too.
Huh?
His brother Dennis is hilarious too. You have to check him out.
Oh. He was talking about Little League baseball or T-ball. And he was like, my coach, he always wanted to hear some chatter. He's like, come on, guys, let's hear some chatter. He's like, chatter? What are we, a bunch of rabbits?
Yeah.
He was like, swing better, swing.
Better.
Really, that was supposed to mess him up. He said, why don't we apply that to real life things like sue, lawyer, sue.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that one.
Or drive, bus driver, drive.
Brian Regan, check him, and he does these faces while he's doing it. That dude was
good.
Yeah,
I'll have to check him out.
Yeah,
I just thought about something when he said race war. It's like the whole time you're fighting, you're like, I'm not racist. I swear,
dude, really.
I swear I'm not. I have a black friend. He's not here tonight, but if he were, he would totally be backing me.
But he would be on my side too.
Not yours.
Yeah,
it's like I swear. You're picking up the chair. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to have to do this. Crack.
Oh, it was great. Just have to clear that up for the listeners. It was not I just was a victim of circumstance.
Right.
At that time, it was one of the few times where the white guy had the wrong skin color and just got attacked.
On any other day, we'd be having Bud Lights together.
Right. Or, well, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
No.
Right. You get us all killed?
No, I was gonna say one of my best friends, like of all time, was a black guy. Like, and he was just ordinary, just black guy, and he loved old Englishes, like OEs. That was his favorite thing. And dude, that was my drink for so long. And then we just kind of quit hanging out because we just went different places. But now I try OEs, and I'm like, damn, I used to be so gangsta. Now I can't do it.
So you went to college, and he went to prison.
No.
No. Wait, I'm not racist. I'm just saying.
I went to, I did go to school, but he got a job.
Making license plates.
No, he's very successful.
You got to stop digging to fill the hole in there.
Yeah, that's right.
Prime.
He's got a nice motorcycle. But yeah, good times. Just have to clarify that. I love peoples of all color. I fight all people equally.
I hate everybody equally.
Yeah, I don't.
They're equal opportunity offenders.
That's right.
I hate all y'all.
I've been punched by a bunch of different colored people. I've never complained.
Dude, what?
At the same time,
punched by a whole bunch. I mean, different color. What are you doing? Like when you go out on the bars and
that came out wrong.
It did.
I've been punched by people of a bunch of different colors, not a bunch of colored people. No, like, why do you go out and keep getting fighting with black people? Like, I swear I don't, man. No, that's not what I meant. And no, I haven't been punched that much because I generally get along with people. So, unless I just get caught in the middle of a race war. But other than that, I'm usually pretty good.
People keep saying race wars, and I keep thinking about Vin Diesel. Race wars, family.
Oh, God.
But he forgot that other brother he had that looks like John Cena.
Oh my God, I can't believe
What's that from?
Did you hear about John Cena is going to be Dominic Toretto's brother?
Yeah,
Dude, I quit watching those movies. I quit watching them before Paul Walker died, and then I watched the one where he died just to see how they were going to do it, and then I went back to not watching those.
Did they give him a proper send off?
It was
in
pretty
the movies.
Legit. It was pretty legit.
Instead of Carrie Fisher's send off.
I cried.
Oh, dude, I had like 4 friends message me the next day. Was like, I just want to let you know, man, I love you. Like as I'm sending those messages back out to other people, I'm like, yeah, I was going to include you. Yeah, it was sad. That shit was sad. I liked Paul Walker. I just hated those men. I'm like, how did they go from racing imports, which is something we used to do, just on the street racing like a bunch of assholes, to now they're all but going to space, and they've even said they're not ruling that out yet.
Space.
I mean, I know a lot.
Submarine in one of them.
Don't worry.
I mean, they're jumping out of aircraft carriers, and
Didn't they have like submarines?
Yeah, one of them has submarine.
A nuclear submarine.
I don't think your experience of racing Hondas qualifies you to go on get like top secret military clearance. You know what I mean? That guy can drive the hell out of a 5-speed. Let's send him to Iraq.
But he lives 10 seconds. What is it? A quarter mile.
Are you qualified to do this mission? Well, I drove a lowered Honda underneath the semi truck once.
I don't granite shift. And I got family.
Yeah.
Hey, Skipper, I know how to Tokyo drift. Get me on this submarine.
It'll be like, I almost had Dominic Toretto once. It's like, I almost had him and shit like that. Godly.
You never
had ridiculous.
You never had your car either.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is no tomorrow.
You never had me.
Oh, good.
They got a bunch of 10-second cars.
Hey, and guess what Vin Diesel drinks in those movies? Coronas. So, Seth, man, I'm so sorry.
Corona.
Now you're gonna have the Corona words. I do love Coronas. I drink them on the beach with a lime. I'm one of those. I'm that white.
And all we see is your back, like looking at the water.
My sunburnt back. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Nice freckles, dude.
Little lime. Not as good as a real lime, but whatever.
Yeah. Hey, I love a Corona lime. Man.
Squeeze that plastic lime juice thing.
Yeah.
It's always better if you add it though, because they had like some Corona and lime flavored ones, and they weren't really that good. It's always better to get the Corona and then put your own lime in it.
I'd rather have the choice. You
Yeah.
know? It's like subscribe. I want that.
Yeah, don't tell me what I'm gonna drink.
That's
Let
right.
me drink what I want to drink.
Maybe I didn't want lime
Like
in it today.
Here, so put me on auto subscribe or lime juice subscribe.
Lime.
Oh man.
Channel Dad, what's up?
He's
He's
probably
here,
Working. Here.
He's like, God damn it! Why you always want to know what I'm doing?
I just want to know. I mean, I'm still, a
We're concerned.
little verklempt for the
Is it
the
gonna
girls
work?
and
This is what I'm doing.
dogs.
Wait a minute.
Responsible for all those e-thoughts. the hacker.
Yeah, but it's beach ball on my machine at the moment. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the icon as a beach ball? I guess not.
No, I see a circle. I don't see the beach ball.
It's because I'm also doing a render in the background of a 14-second video.
He's working hard, working 9 to 5.
I'm
That's
working on that.
beautiful right there.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Tap said add more bitches, so that's what I'm doing.
I made a suggestion. I didn't say I had to. I said, yeah, bring me the bit. Where are my bitches? That's what I said. Where are my bitches at?
Hey, you guys see Frank is actually a chick, right?
Lucky.
No, I didn't
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
he is. Yeah, when he said he got out of what did he do it again in Facebook jail? I didn't even know he was in Facebook jail.
That groupie started. Oh, it was because he said it was because of posting those pictures of all those women. It's probably because of that groupie started that were in test.
I denied that because I have a wife and she would kill me if she saw me. I was like, no, I ain't being on that. No.
Well, fine, but I'm just saying that's what it was. Everyone's posting pictures and I'm thinking they finally got him. If they're gonna get somebody, it had to be him, the one who created the group. So whatever. I didn't even know. And he just got out today. He got a teardrop tattoo now on his eye.
Yeah,
Dude.
He killed someone?
and his little X on the inside of
He
like
killed
his,
someone.
Yeah, no,
inside
he's
of his
in
hand.
that Facebook jail. I was in Facebook jail. He's got all the prison tats now.
I remember seeing somebody with a teardrop tattoo and asking somebody, and they're like, "That means they killed somebody." And I was just like, "Oh shit!" So from then on out, anytime I saw somebody with a teardrop tattoo, man, I stayed as far away as I could.
So you were up close, saw it, and then kind of moved away.
Oh, forever after that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was uncomfortably
Walking-
close. Like
Hey,
I was
man,
up close to his face. Like, what did you get? How did you get that? Did that hurt?
You left condensation on his glasses when you're looking at him, like you're breathing on him.
And just say, "Hey, you got something on?" Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, wait, I'm out of here.
What? I licked my thumb. I was like, "Oh man, you got something? Let me get
Yeah,
that for you."
got some shit on your face.
Get it off.
Hey, is this Ash Wednesday? What the hell?
And if I wouldn't have ran fast enough, he would have had 2 teardrops.
Mhm.
Have y'all? Do you guys drink Monsters? Anybody here?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Okay. Well, I want to hear about that after I say this. Have you noticed? I have the white zero sugar, 0 calorie one, the Zero Ultra. It's got like little patterns on it,
Like
little-
on the
can
yeah,
itself.
yeah. Oh yeah, you
Man,
can like
that is-
feel them like when you rub your finger down it.
It's like scales or something.
Yeah. I've cut myself back to 1 a
Probably
week. I used to drink way too many Monsters, and I try to stay healthy. So I was like, I need to cut these things down. So I usually have like 1 a week when I go to the gun range.
And you can stop at 1, no problem.
Oh yeah,
Because
Well,
I mean, if having
that's years of cutting back.
okay, so it was a gradual tape off.
Actually, I'll show you the next time Seth invites me to be on this. At my office, I have a I don't know if you've ever seen them. Have you ever seen Monster in the glass bottles?
No.
Well, down here.
No.
Down here, they actually had them in Big Lots in these glass bottles. They actually, for some reason, man, they tasted a lot better. But I bought one, and after drinking it, I've got 2 of those filled with Monster tabs from back when I used to drink 2 or 3 a day, and it's
Jeez.
ridiculous.
I used
And
to go live.
so
Piggy bank.
I work in radio, man. I have to be on the morning show at 6 a.m. and I'm there till 5. So I survived on Monster.
And which flavor did you have?
Actually, man, now I switched it around, but I used to drink just the original, the OG, just
The black
green
can
Monster.
with the
Yep.
blue or the green?
the green, just
Yeah.
the regular green one.
Yeah.
I still think that's the best flavor, but now I'm trying to be healthier. I get like the light green watermelon one now that has like no sugar, none of that.
Yeah, I'm a Zero Ultra guy, and I definitely drink too many of those.
Yeah, I cut back.
7, is that too many?
Yes, and what 7 a week?
Yeah.
How much water do you drink?
Oh, I'll take a gallon of water, like usually distilled water, just straight up. I'll take the top off of it, and I'll just drink that all day. I'll have it with me.
If you're drinking water and stuff,
Oh,
man,
water,
I mean,
yeah,
it's,
big time.
it's not good for you, but 1 a day is a lot better than what some people do.
Yeah.
They now make them at Dollar General. You can get them in the 12-ounce cans.
Dollar General.
Y'all lift, or you lift, Justin? What kind of pre-workout you drink?
I drank C4, the original, but I went to the Walmart the other day and they didn't have the original, so I had to get some kind of BS for it. It was C4, but it's not the original, and that doesn't have creatine nitrate in it, which is the whole reason I drink it. So I was kind of bummed out. It was a waste of $25.
Oh,
when I was back in the day lifting, I got to the point where 1 scoop wouldn't do right. Like it just wouldn't give me enough energy. So I bumped it up to 2 scoops. And then about a couple months into it, I was bumping it up to 4 scoops.
Holy
morning,
crap.
2 in the afternoon.
You probably had like
And
2
I was just
plates.
like, dude, yeah.
he's sweating everywhere he goes, and they're like, "Dude, you got Ebola?" No, man, 4 scoops.
505 on deadlifts, 1,600 pounds on the leg press.
Jesus. Yeah, I
I
do about 2 scoops. 2 scoops is about what I do. 1.5 most days. 2 if I'm not feeling like I was sick this week. I did 2 scoops so that I could just make myself get in the gym.
Brian, does that comport with the goodness of
Protein bar.
protein bar?
If I had that much, even of C4, I'd be dead.
Why?
Yeah.
You're a healthy guy.
There's some. Well, I was on something from it was Muscle Tech recently, and I got some kind of rip thing. I don't know. It's not any. It's okay. But some of those high end ones, man, I can't even do a full scoop. My blood sugar will drop. I'll be in the gym grabbing a Gatorade because my blood sugar's tanking.
Monsters did that to me. That was another reason why I cut back. Like I could drink a Monster, and sometimes my blood sugar, I guess, would just drop, and I'd get real shaky and like confused, and just like I don't know. It was weird, man. It was. I didn't feel good at all. But so I finally that was the final straw when I said I'm gonna cut back on these.
You drank them with straws?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, see, that's what I've been doing.
And then when California banned them, I drank them with 2 straws. You know,
you get the steel straws.
Talking about straws, man.
R.I.P. for our brothers in California.
I don't want to trigger anybody out there with the word straw. You know,
I love them hippie stores that have like the paper straws that stick to your lips. I hate that.
So instead of plastic, and you're talking about saving the world, but instead of plastic, you killed a tree.
And I was listening to CNBC, and they said that it's more expensive to get rid of those paper straws, or instead of the plastic ones, to burn them or trash them or whatever. They're
Why don't you just burn them like China's burning their people?
Oh,
by the truckload.
Man.
Buildings full of people.
Politically incorrect.
Yeah. Whoops! Spicy meatball.
Sailed a long time ago.
That was pretty spicy.
Was it you, Seth, that shared the meme of when the coronavirus doesn't actually create zombies?
Yeah, and the dude's sitting there like all depressed.
I feel like that's JP. Like JP's got his pistol on the table, and he's just like, "This is bullshit."
I mean, we can say they're infected when they attack, when they start coming around. But he was infected. That's why you gotta say he can still kill them like zombies. It could be like that 28 days later zombie. They were the infected.
Yeah, because they ran fast. That was the scary part. The other ones.
Have y'all seen Train to Busan yet, or however you say it? Busan.
No, but I want to. Dude, you're talking about it.
It's great, man. It's a good. I mean, you got to read the subtitles, but it's a great
There's
zombie.
a prequel to it.
Is it?
Did you see the prequel?
It's
on Amazon Prime right now. It's an animated video, but yeah, there's a prequel for it on Amazon Prime.
Why do they have to have them all separate? Like the prequels on Amazon Prime,
I hate that.
on Netflix. Yeah. But yeah, Train to Busan was good, man. It's actually kind of touching. Like it's got some tear jerking moments. You really connect with some of the characters. You
did say tear, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's got some jerking moments to it.
Jerking, huh?
Did I meant
you get me. You really get me.
Oh my God, train. I'm trying. I'm not. No,
okay, that's a Korean film, right? Because Busan is in Korea.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
They make some really good movies, and people don't give them a lot of credit. But they did. What is that? Forces of Destiny, or not Forces? Sorry, it was something about it was a game that they fly around and in the fighters, and then they're attacking the city. But special effects were incredible. What's that flight game that you're able to jump into the F-15 and fly around and kill everybody?
I don't think I've
played that. Forget what I said.
There's a lot of that narrows it down to I don't know how many games.
Yeah. No, but anyway, they outside of the subtitles, no biggie, but
wait, I think I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name, but
you know what I'm saying though? It was like they had the blue team or whatever going up against the North Koreans and all that good stuff, but the special effects were just like almost straight out of ILM. And you saw Snowpiercer, right? You guys see that?
Yeah.
No.
That was a South Korean film.
Huh.
Yeah, they hired all the actors.
Huh.
What's that?
The Willy Wonka sequel, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. People are saying that's dystopian view of Willy Wonka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be interested in check out more of their movies because, like I said, Train to Busan was really well done. I mean, the acting, the effects, and that zombie. Like, I love movies that actually have because, like, the Walking Dead zombie virus. As much as I love that show, it's so stupid. Like Morgan was stabbing him in the head with blunt sticks. Like, how did the military fall to zombies who can be taken out by blunt sticks? I mean, you could just go into the woods and you got weapons. So it's like,
Right.
you know, so but like the Train to Busan and like 28 days later, where it only takes a few seconds, like that's how that snit would spread fast. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you all read the book? What was the Boomer time.
Okay, Boomer.
The Zombie Wars. The zombie. It was the one that they made a movie with Brad Pitt.
You talking about Daisy?
Oh,
No,
World
World
War
War Z. World War Z.
World War Z. That's right. But the audio book, or even the the novel, it's not even done the same way as the movie. The movie's done kind of chronological. World War Z is a collection of stories by different people. Have you seen it or heard it?
I've
read the book.
I'm trying to think if I have it here. I've got the sequel to that book, which is like How to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse by Max Brooks.
Right.
And it's following the same series.
Yep.
Yeah, Max Brooks incredible with what he did with World War Z, but it's a collection of stories for those that haven't read it or heard the audiobook. And it starts off by interviewing people that like, oh, I saw something and it didn't, it kind of starts small and then it goes to all the way and they tell you what happened, like how it started and how they had to end the whole almost human species. So it's you guys can listen to that audiobook. It's
Yeah, Mark Hamill does a voice in there.
Yeah, he's Todd Wainio.
Soldier.
Yeah.
One of those Battle of Yonkers.
The Battle of Yonkers, that's right.
Yep. That was so cool.
I work in a machine shop and I have all day with headphones listening to podcasts and movies and all kinds of things. So I could add that to the list.
I was going to say start listening to audiobooks.
You know what? I have your email. I'll go ahead and send you the book.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's awesome. You're going to love it.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to scare the crap out of you.
And so his daddy was making good comedies, and the son makes good zombie books. That's a good combination.
Yeah. And he really looks nothing like his dad, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, I think his mom was his mother was like Latin American or South American. It's I think it might have been one of the like past wives of Mel Brooks.
That's why.
Yeah. What's wrong with that, man?
No, I said it was.
I know.
And then it went so wrong with the movie. Oh, yeah. What's up, man?
Did you we're kind of winding down because Lape's got to go at 10. But did you hear anything about Bob Iger leaving? Because you came on after we kind of talked about it.
No, not yet.
All right. Bob Iger's the head of the CEO of Disney.
Right.
And
well, he's only like the seventh in Disney history, right? Like they've been going for 100 years.
Something like that.
Only had 7, yes.
So
yeah, he stepped down.
Your take on that before we cut out of here.
Well, here's my question: why did
I might have saw that on IGN?
It's the why.
It's the why.
That's the question, isn't it?
Do y'all follow the Daily Fix? IGN's Daily Fix.
Mm-hmm.
I do just to look at Sydney Goodman. She's hot. If you haven't, you should follow it. Half the time, I don't even know what they're reporting on. I'm just looking at Sydney Goodman.
What's her name again?
Sydney Goodman.
And she lives where, like California or something? I think I'm going to follow her.
Probably. Anybody
stalker charge.
Anybody important lives in California.
Bull crap.
Right.
I used to live there, and it ain't all that it's cracked up to be.
I've actually got a good friend that's from California. He tells me a lot of the same things.
I mean, you want to go up north and go hit Shit River up in San Francisco.
I'd like to go hike up there.
Yeah,
Shits and
it's
needles.
like
man.
landmines, right? Needles and then shit. It's like
I was-
landmines.
Yeah, don't hike in San Francisco. I hear they have apps to tell you where the shit is.
That is true.
That's
God.
disgusting. That's sad.
These people need to burn. That's all I
Seth,
gotta say.
question. So do we know? Do we have any speculation as to why all of a sudden, the day after Harvey Weinstein gets convicted, Bob Iger steps down?
Oh man, that's
They expect one of their bodies in the wreckage, brother.
Think about it.
Yeah. Oh man, gosh, talk about rabbit hole.
And then there's coronavirus
Not
too.
only did
Did
Disney,
David Applegate
not only
show up?
did apparently. No, dude, we're just talking about rabbit holes.
Oh, I was about to say. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Disney CEO, MasterCard CEO, Uber CEO,
Under Armour.
Uber Eats.
what is it called? Under Armour CEO. There was another one. It was Service.
Oh yeah. Staff Pro or something.
Something like that.
Yeah,
CEO. All these CEOs just up and quit. All of
One
them.
bit they're heading to Fantasy Island.
David
They're gonna go on
Nygaard,
vacation.
he quit.
What is that one?
JP would love that. JP's all about that whole. Well,
Did
you know,
you-
he's like,
Did you send JP that video I sent you?
which one? I think we were in the gym when you sent it, so probably.
Well, my
The one
sources
about,
say that
You are not the father.
my sources say that all these guys are all connected with JE.
Yeah.
And that whole thing. So, and they're going to unseal these indictments very, very soon. And a lot of them are going to jail.
Oh wow.
And they're going to go.
It was a 42-minute
The
video.
their cameras are going to like all of a sudden malfunction at a certain time of being in there. And they're going to get JE'd
Oh
Oh
god.
shit.
because they're all connected.
At least Hitler had the decency to kill himself.
Exactly. In Argentina.
Or did he? Yeah, right.
Or in he did in
right.
Argentina.
Did Hillary get to him before the Allies did?
Operation Paperclip, my buds.
But dead.
But
It's not a conspiracy.
that video I sent you, this morning, that it talks a lot about how that that's going to be connected all together. How that 23andMe has been using DNA, and they're not wondering if that's how the Chinese were able to get all these mutated DNA strands to come together with a virus
Mm-hmm.
that we're all talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And this coronavirus, oh, sorry, you can't mention it. This
Yeah.
Borona styrus was patented in Canada. It had a
Canada.
Canada. And
But I
who
thought
was
they were a peaceful people.
who was half the students in a plane about a month and a half ago that got shot down?
What?
Yes. And where was it flying to?
No shit.
Ukraine to Canada.
No shit.
It's all
Whoa.
meshing together.
Let's get those memes early. Prime Mover did not commit suicide.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
I have no reason to.
Hillary?
Hillary,
Hillary, you're interrupting our podcast.
That'll be the next one, Jerry. Who's the guy going to jail?
Which
Which one?
No, Epstein's already
No.
Weinstein.
Weinstein. Talking about Weinstein.
Yeah,
I heard he was a hermaphrodite.
he did not
You ever
kill.
heard that?
Dude,
Yeah,
I heard
Weinstein did not kill himself next week.
Right.
So
Yeah.
As they were carrying him away, you just knew that man's going to kill himself.
that's right.
Yep.
I just knew it.
Yeah.
His walker's going to go on sale on eBay soon. It's only been used once, guys.
The rise of the walkers.
They still come for Jesus Moulier.
All right. Got anything else you guys want to cover before I cut you all off? And then in a few minutes?
Nah.
Got
Go
about
ahead,
five
kill
minutes.
it.
Bartender, what is going on here?
Hey, have
got
fun
us
on your
patrolling.
patrol, Grandpa.
It's last call.
Yeah. Well, I've got to work.
Man.
I got to get online for work. We got a system update going live at 10:30. So
Okay.
Last call, 2 a.m.
That's right. You don't have to go home. You just got to get out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, I'm gonna go play Resident Evil 2 because I'm so
Alright.
excited for Resident Evil 3. I just keep playing this one over and over again. So
I'm going to go fix my computer.
all right. Well, if
All
there's nothing else, I'll just cover the Hall of Fame. Sophie Mudd's the Hall of Fame. That's who I've been putting all in the. I put more of them, more images of her in the background in the group shot.
Yummy. All right.
5'5", and that's all I know. Apparently,
Bye-bye.
someone had a
See
model
you
or
in 2 and
something.
2.
And is
And,
that her real name? I mean, that's just so weird.
Mud.
Mudd. I mean, that's like a joke name. Mud with 2 D's.
My name is Mud.
At least it's 2.
Maybe she's
Any
married to a
Primus fans
Kyle.
out there?
All right. Well, we can start signing off. We'll go backwards, and we'll start with Justin.
Yep, I'm Justin. Bye. Thanks for having me, man. It's been cool talking to you again. It's nice meeting you two. I knew these two. I can't see, but I met these two. So nice meeting you guys.
Prime new.
Thank you.
All right, Prime.
I'm just going to say Justin has a really good radio voice. Appalachia. It's good to see you again, man. Tap
Yeah,
and
man.
die. Tapping Marines. Don't know. Not
That's
my,
me,
not
tapping the
my
Marines.
business. And Channel Dad. Always good to hear your voice. Out.
Good. You're okay, man.
Thank you.
You had Seth all worried for days, man.
I apologize.
All right, Apple. You gonna say goodnight?
I'm going to say good night, and I swear to God, none of us are going to commit suicide anytime soon.
Not on the agenda.
Yep.
All right, Appalachian American, take us out, and then you can do your .com while I hit stop.
Goodbye, guys. Take care. And don't forget to brush your teeth.
Yeah. All right, thanks everybody for joining us for episode 117 of the Fan Cast. I have been your host, Brain Muffin. No, Channel Dad. No, asshole, or whatever my name is. Good night.
Cock muffin. Good night.
Good night.
Eat the